So here's the thing. I was just at Aldi, which is where I do my shopping, and they have this lovely Christmas pâté, which is very, very nice, very high quality, and I've bought some jars of it, and today is the expiration date for all these things, and they're all discounted to 75% off. Now the thing is, I already have a few of these jars in my fridge, so I don't really need the food part, but the jars are these lovely kind of mason jars, you know, with the clasp and stuff, made in France. And I like them, and I use them for food stuff because they clean up very nicely. So I went there today, and I spoke to the guy, and I said, look, so I guess tomorrow these jars will not be here because it'll be post expiration date. He said, no, they'll be disposed of as waste. And so I said, well, because they had like a ton of them still. So like, well, I said, could I come and get them, like at the, you know, before you throw them away? Because I use the jars. And he understood what I meant, and he was very nice, as they all are at the Aldi. And he said, yeah, if I come back at 10 o'clock when they're closing, I could get them. And they probably have like, I don't know, 24 of these jars there. And then I started coming home and I was thinking, 10 o'clock, do I really want to go to Aldi at 10 o'clock? And I'm like, do I really need them? Because I already have quite a few of these jars from previous years. And from this year, I bought like 10 this year. And I thought, this is one of those things where it's like there's an opportunity to get something for free that is a very attractive thing to have. Do I need it? Or do I just really want it because I like those jars? And I had to sort of stop myself, because this is one of those things that you do when you're a bit crazy, is make bad decisions. Like, what am I going to do with an additional 25 empty mason jars? Am I going to make jam? No, I've never made jam. I don't really like jam that much. I don't really eat it. Am I going to make mustard? Probably not. Am I going to make anything that would be suitable for those jars? No, I've never made anything that would be suitable for those jars, even though I like them. Is there anything that I use here in the flat that I could put those jars to use for? Like storing. And then I thought, I don't need these jars. I want them because I like them. I don't need them. And it's a bit manic to sort of go tearing around at 10 o'clock because you can get some free jars. But it took some cooling off to kind of step down from that point where I was just going to go and get them because I could. And I only did that because I pictured somebody else's voice in my head saying, do you currently have a project where you can use these jars? And I was like, no, the answer is no. So I didn't go back as I was about to, and I'm not going to go back at 10 o'clock and get 25 jars of expired pâté, because I've already probably got a dozen here in the flat, or more, probably maybe 18 or something. So I'm not going for the jars. And that's good. It's breaking a mental habit, like not going out for the second bike ride. It's taking time to sort of step back and think, is this really what I should be doing? Is this good? Is there a reason for this? Or is it just emotional reaction? So I've stepped back and I'm not going to get the jars. And I feel good about that, because getting the jars would be the wrong thing to do. I wouldn't really have anything to do with them. Plus, it's really a pain to get the labels off. Anyway, so I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not getting jars. Thanks for watching.